Yes. Hi. Live. Maybe. Let's How we doing? Alright, let's look for okay. Let's get this show on the road, baby. Yep. Yay. We're here. Yippee. Okay. Alright. Fucking metaphor. Loading up.
What to pick?
So I got 2 days until the announcement.
The main visit?
Really coming down.
Another kind of day like with the shops are having sales, so do you want to go somewhere nearby?
Say there.
Man, I'm tired. Tired, and my head kind of hurts. I don't know why.
I am grateful. This bloody rain set all the way through.
It's closed right now.
You will? Really?
Hey, listen.
Oh.
Okay?
Hello there.
How are we looking? Silver lance and a cooling staff.
Now then.
Thanks, buddy. How funny would it be if I spent literally all of my money on this golden epee? I feel like that'd be really funny, but I'm also not gonna do it. Because I don't know if that's a good use of my money. I don't think it is.
Hey, listen.
Ah, man.
What you need?
Look at this. Oh, what a pity. Oh,
See if we got anything I can do.
I'm in it.
You believe what I saw inside the shop? A human from the Grand Cathedral thrashing some folks. Who are these people fighting it? Couldn't see them up close, but they were more than the regular army, that's for sure. Fought more with a magic stranger than the human itself. I could transform into these things. Just trying to buy some vegetables. I didn't know they came with ghost stories. Okay, there is rock. Ugh, gross.
This is the most foul down. Ooh, it's just dumb predators, aren't they? Humans.
Yeah, I have no idea what to do. I don't know how much there is available at night.
Rain. Bloody hell. This rain just won't cease.
let's not.
Oh, that's how we get to the place. That's how we get to the dungeon. Huh.
I'm just incredulous. The Grand Cathedral, why, it's... Well,
Do I do some people watching? Probably not during the rain. That doesn't sound very pleasant.
Oh, I hate the rain. How far?
I love it. Now, how did I wind up here? Oh-ho!
What do you want to do?
Sure.
My
I'll listen to a story. Because I don't have much else to do, and my imagination could always use some work. Let's see, I believe we left off with my ancestors. Oh, he is on auto. I forgot. Bit of time skip here. The next part concerns my grandfather. Bear with me. Grandfather was also a mischievous sort. One day he too ventured in the Fairy Cave and got home with lost.
Awful.
Wow, mischief really does run in the family. So it does. Anyway, lost in the dark. What did my grandfather find? A fairy, of course. She's beautiful, just as the fairy his grandfather described. He knew right away it was the same fairy. Again, I'm not going to help you. Again, I'm not going to help you this time, said the fairy, rolling her eyes. My grandfather could... and only blurted out confused. What? It's the first time we'd ever been to the cave. After all? Then the fairy said, don't blame me if you end up getting eaten by beasts. Oh, man. I can't remember... I can't for the life of me remember what fucking voice I gave this guy. I'm just going to read him normally. My grandfather realized the fairy was mistaking him for his grandfather. The boy you're thinking of is long gone. I'm his grandson, he said. The fairy considered for a moment and said, you people die so young. The fairy let my grandfather out of the cave and treated like she did his grandfather before. The whole time, he kept his grandfather's regrets in mind. So, before she could vanish, he turned to her and said, thank you for helping my grandfather. If you're wondering this history repeat, I doubt it. My family had to leave the village when my grandfather grew up. I'm sure you can appreciate how amusing I found it to find a fairy here in the Grand Trad. Apparently his fate seems tied to fairies. Well, I'm glad your family got closer with the fairy, and meeting you like this, who knows, maybe it really is fate. Cool.
Alright.
A little bit of imagination.
Well then.
Neat.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Yep. See what the boys have to say.
The announcement is soon.
So Fordham's grand announcement is coming tomorrow, is it? What's this proclamation of his going to be anyway? Wonder if he's gonna thank us for what we did at the Grand Cathedral.
No.
I wouldn't hold your breath on that one. Ostensibly, the State Army is getting all the credit for taking down that human, after all. We shall know soon enough. There's little point contemplating it further. Till then, let us simply do what we can as we wait for events to unfold. Music. It's good enough to have it tomorrow. Talk to you. See what we got going on today. No one broadcasted their thoughts to me, so I don't know if anyone's gonna want to hang out today.
I am grateful.
But I mean,
What is it?
no harm in checking. Oh, hello, dialogue man. That was an execution. Charged with murder of a Clamar woman. The distressed men came upon the woman tonight and... Damn Fane, just kill him already!
What a cursed devilry is this?
Fine. He'd like to, he can't just step in and stop them. Well, let's just get out of there. Yeah. No, I mean... These are just normal people. We could take them. Cause an uproar, but like... I mean... We could. Wouldn't be a good idea, but...
My wits have left me, I believe.
That damned Luis. Give it a fold, I say. Who else could it
I'll talk to you. I heard someone said that monster built the corridor. Must be one strapping chap. Now we've no fears going around there. That monster slayer's our savior, I tell you that. Anyway, that's what I heard from a colleague of mine.
Come on, Pete.
Neat. Chat
Eh?
chat. This gauntlet runner seemed rather small. When I saw the royal families, are much larger. If you're going to buy us a runner, make sure you get one as big as that one.
Oh.
That was Luis's gauntlet runner. I'm not sure we can even afford this one as is. So, why have leg? Why ship have leg? That's what I'm worried about. Why ship have leg? I don't like that ship have leg. Seems strange.
How did I wind up here? That's terribly unfair.
Bull, stubborn little stain. What do you think you're doing here? Off with you already. You're a blight to our fair city. Suppose I'm not surprised your ears don't work properly. There are all these undesirables creeping into our streets. Okay.
Close your
Closure.
Blasphemy.
Blasphemy? Who's blaspheming?
How did this happen? I'm just incredulous.
Man, I really do not have much going on today.
Think.
No.
Oh.
Hello.
Closure, oh, closure.
Luis's faction is left, but the Grand Cathedral is horrible. It's in a horrible state. Non-human monsters are still here too. Closure, where do we even start? I can't believe Luis could do something so terrible.
What places?
Stations around me.
Oh.
Whew, seems that the human at the cathedral's body's been taken care of. Neither the State Army and Saint Effects Fordham would be able to handle it. commotion was caused by Luis. Caused by Luis is nothing to worry about. No doubt the rock face improved Sanctifex Fulton and changed in popularity. So you say, but don't you find it a bit odd that Luis's face is similar size? The royal funeral incident must have already spread through the country, and yet seems many people still support Luis, knowing about the ruckus he caused. What are we to think of them?
Say there.
And aside, there's a strange rumor going around. The state armies must have mysterious collaborators with them, helping them with the human subjugation. Supposedly thought with a strange magic that changed their appearances. Not even an igniter's work to boot. If that's true, then the human those people. You'd better quit scaring people with such meaningless drivel. Oh wait, you'd better quit scaring people with such meaningless drivel. You best end up in lest you like to end up in the gallows yourself. I don't know why. Accents. Funny accent. First of all, that were true. Sure, they'd go around telling everyone about it. But isn't it strange that it hasn't become big enough topic for the faces to show up on that rock?
Look at that.
People are confused. Yeah, they sure are.
How did this happen?
I feel like that's pretty reasonable,
How
though.
did this happen?
I mean, shit's weird in this game.
Why did this happen?
Herb cellar.
Louis is a damn private army.
The fuck? The skeletons, they kept chasing me. No matter how far I run, I just couldn't get away. It's alright, you've been saved. There's nothing to worry about anymore.
Oh.
Sanctifex Fulton will protect us from here now. Okay, that's nice.
Damn it all.
Too far.
Damn it all.
Aha, I am the shopkeep now. What's up,
Hey.
guardman? Oh, elder lad is still. Oh, elder lad. You know how there's a store down that path across the street that sells grilled meat skewers? Held noon competition night. Meat skewers. All you can eat. That's a very generous fella. Keep that in mind. You do that. I'll say it's pretty carefree around here. Got a future soldier to fight and getting killed if he speaks.
Lots of ideas.
Think about them. Oh, my mates are going there right now. Makes me feel like makes me almost hate this city. Suppose I'm not much better though, slacking off like this. Cool. Well, at least hey, at least he wasn't racist. That's always a concern of mine. Talking to random NPCs like, oh boy, hope this one isn't racist to me.
What you need?
And you know, sometimes it's kind of a toss up whether they are or aren't, you know. Gotta say though, how did an elder like me get such fucking drip? Like, damn, I look good.
I just can't stop shivering out here.
This is the pit. That will be quite enough.
Hey, listen.
I'm just.
Beggars. Beggars. Seeing more and more of them these days. I heard they drifted out from some village that was attacked by monsters a while ago. Yes. Halida? No, Halala? Hala was it? Some name like that. Regardless, a disgrace to the Clement name. Okay, great. Now they're classes too. That amazing. Fucking some real upstanding folks in this fucking game. Real upstanding citizens. How you doing, Master Man? You still interested in the Mustari? If so, then I'd be delighted to tell you more about
What do
us.
you think?
If you listen to them, your tolerance will probably improve. What do you want to do? Listen to them? Yeah, I'll talk with them. I don't have much else to do today. Talked about many things. I feel like my tolerance has increased after listening to man's stories about his culture.
Now then.
Yippee! I'm open-minded. Tolerance. 'Tis one of the virtues a ruler must possess. If thou aspire to true sovereignty, take up the mantle of benevolence which shall spur thee to aid thy people.
Why, that's...
A conqueror needs that precious kindling with which a follower's passion may be inflamed. Yay! Oh, that was intriguing. I think it's about time to head back to the inn. Back to the hushed honeybee.
What is it? Amazing.
Yeah.
Good flood across the night. Looks like it's gonna be another hector. Feel free, could you lend me a hand with preparing food? If you'd like to help out, feel free to use the kitchen as you please. Yeah, and if you have the ingredients, I can tell you how to make a red grass roasted bedel. Throw me pristine clear water and red grass.
You're a big cat.
Okay,
Yeah.
I will do that at a later point. I'm gonna
big
help out with around the shop and just do that because I do not have much else
Next
going on.
up is...
Prepare the fish. So now we just have to put these in that pot.
Then...
Just prepare the cock. Need to prepare the cockatoo woolly cloud omelet. They're supposed to have a fleshy texture. How do we do that? I remember this one. You cook it on low heat, right? Pretty sure. Yeah.
Let's try this.
You need to cook it on low heat.
Whoa.
Oh, so the visual heat slowly finishes like the eggs? Gotcha, time to get started. Oh no. Gal and I poured our hearts into preparation. There's a little soft air texture. No, let's serve it to the customer.
Nice job.
We'll put down the whole plate. You're surprisingly good at this, Will. Guess I did a good job. I'm helping out. Feel my tolerance improved.
All right.
Yippee! Cool. Continue to help out as the night went on.
It would seem that disaster was averted.
Right then. Today's Forden's big announcement.
Wonder
damn.
what he's planning. I
Oh,
guess
damn,
the
oh, damn.
church has to have some
Story
reaction to
time.
that stuff the king said.
Whatever it is, Luis won't be able to just ignore it. This might be a day that goes down in history.
Maybe.
Ladies and gents, lend me your ears. Sanctifex Forden has spoken. The giant face in the sky, the massive rocks appearing throughout the land, and the mysterious voice claiming to be the past king. The Sanctus Church has officially recognized these happenings as the will of His Royal Majesty.
Cool.
So it really is His Majesty.
And so, as His Majesty has decreed, whoever has gained the greatest trust of the people by the day of decision shall be our new king.
Sweet.
This is a historic moment, good citizens. It's revolutionary. It's unprecedented. No matter who you are, you can take the throne.
Anyone?
Yippee!
Even me. If, and this is a big if, you are the person that all our people trust most in their hearts.
Maybe you could be king yourself, eh? You're popular enough.
Me? In charge? Well, that's the last thing this country needs. Right.
At least he's
let's
self-aware.
review what we know, shall we? First, the new faces that have appeared on the rock. It shows us who's foremost in the running. We've worked out that much. The top 3 of the lot are also shown in the sky. Suppose that way you can see their inspiring faces anytime, anywhere.
Hold on. How's us common folk supposed to stand a chance against all these upper crusters?
Say you do become popular. With your face clear for all to see, surely that'd make you a prime target for assassination.
Not quite, friend. Not quite. A valid concern, but one His Majesty prepared for. Popular aspirants, at least those who make it onto the rock, are protected by royal magic.
I see.
Assassinations
So,
off the table.
you have to be
Magic
cool enough to
chains
be
will spring to life
protected.
And find anyone who tries. I saw it happen with my own eyes to Count Luis's sorry assailant.
So, literally anyone could be king? Even a pauper? Or a slave? Or a criminal?
But hold on. You mean to say we might not be ruled by Clamar? What does that mean for us?
Right, I've said my piece. You know all I know.
Oh man.
Now go forth, ladies and gents, and spread the word. Whether you're from our fair capital or the middle of nowhere, the crown's within your grasp. Anyone in the land could be our next king.
Interesting. Okay.
I heard the announcement. The church has chosen to recognize this face's words as crown sent and shall abide by them.
They
Interesting.
conceded that one quickly. Though I suppose it's a hard thing to deny, what with the royal palace hanging up there in the clouds.
Had they rushed a coronation for His Eminence Forden, it would have dashed any hope of reinstating His Highness. A small comfort.
Yep.
I can tell from your face there's some bad news too.
Do you recall those chains that froze Alsace in place? It seems that too was part of His Majesty's magic. Plainly, any candidates of sufficient favor cannot be deposed by force.
It's not great.
That's not good.
No, 'tis not indeed. This marks Luis as nigh untouchable. I will still seek to find him. Yet, even should we stand before the man himself, we could not kill him.
No! If we can't kill him, then how do we break the curse?
What the hell was the king thinking? Grius was trying to save his son. He died for it.
Even so, without this magic, no aspirant would be safe from assassination, leaving Luis to dominate through sheer martial strength. We appear to be at an impasse.
Oh.
Everyone,
Hi, Fabian.
have you seen Maria?
Did something
Oh
happen?
god. Oh no.
I checked her room and she isn't there.
Oh shit.
She wouldn't just leave without telling anyone. I couldn't deal with losing both of them.
I'll go look
I'll
for
go
her.
look for her.
You will? Thank you. When I think of what might happen to her.
If she left her room on her own, she must have had some reason.
Let's go search for her. If we head into town, we might find some clues.
Alright, let's fucking okay, we gotta find this girl. Oh god.
Where?
Yeah, where are you?
You're kidding.
Where can we have gone? Oh, wait, oh
Whatever.
no. Maria? I mean that kid. Yeah, I saw her earlier. Really? Where was she headed? Straight north to Sunshine Road. You know, by the general store? Didn't look like to be running an errand though. General store. Might find some general store. Might find someone else saw her if we head over there.
What you need?
Okay. No. Shut up.
Hey, mister!
Okay. Thanks, racism, child.
Hey, listen.
Hi.
Sorry.
Hello.
Hey!
Hey, say, we're looking for a little girl. Have you seen anyone like that around here? Oh, could it be the half-blood? If so, then yes, I did see her. She was mourning Papa, looking all sad. I saw her go to the back alley. Could she have gone to the Grand Cathedral? Oh, damn.
I'm out of ideas.
It's all right.
Hi. Can I... have you seen, like, a tiny little child? Do you know that half-blood little girl? Not a girl like that look straight alone. You're just asking for trouble. She just went inside. You let her pass? Why? Her eyes looked... not be the one to stop it now. Coming to pray like that for a while. How many glass she gets. Okay. Oh. Oh.
Huh? Why?
What you doing here?
What are you doing here?
Papa hasn't come home. And I always come here whenever I'm feeling lonely. One time he came here to get me. I remember because he called my name. But I pray. And he still doesn't come back. Maybe because the cathedral's broken?
Oh, that's not really how that works.
Miss Fabienne says Papa can't come home anymore. But I know... Papa's gone away. He's gone somewhere I'll never see him again. Hasn't he? It's going to be so lonely. The loneliest it's ever been. But I have to be strong, don't I? But if it gets any lonelier, I don't know if I can do it.
I'm sorry. I promised we'd all come back together.
Why does everyone always leave? Mum was sick. The king and prince are gone. And now Papa? Why does everyone always leave? Is it my fault? I really did my best to be a good girl, but...
No! It's not why. It's not your fault.
Why.
It's not your fault.
He's right, Maria. It's not your fault at all.
Listen to me, all right? Your father, he was fighting a very bad man.
Oh, no.
We were with him, but we couldn't protect him. I'm sorry.
I remember Papa saying something like that. He said, a really bad man might be our king. Is that part of it?
Sorry, it'll all
It'll work out somehow. I'm sure of it.
I hope the next king is as nice as you.
Oh.
Then maybe things won't always be so sad.
Oh. My ideal world. People can believe in their future. Their birth doesn't matter. Prince told me that once.
I think I understand the king's intentions now. Maybe this is the sort of tragedy he was trying to end. Maybe he wanted a world where the crown goes to one who acts like a king ought to. Not whoever's willing to spill the most blood to do it.
You may be right, but much as we wish it...
Oh, damn.
This is not a fight that might be ended through words alone.
Even so, we have to try.
Oh, shit. Can we bring her home now?
Maria, you're safe. Oh, you had me worried sick.
I'm sorry for leaving on my own.
No, it's all right.
Miss Fabienne, I'm hungry.
Maria, yes, that's right. Let's all sit down for some supper together.
Oh.
Thank you for finding her.
Of course.
It looks like she's worked things out.
She's a strong girl.
Yeah.
But we've more troubles ahead. How now do we resolve this curse upon His Highness?
If Luis is the curse's caster, we've got to kill him to dispel it.
Right.
So how do we do that if he's shielded by the king himself?
I wish I could report back, but the prince is still asleep, and we're losing time. I don't think going back to the village is an option.
We cannot lose faith yet. There must be some further course we can pursue.
Well, there's the church's announcement. I expect they're trying to stop a wave of rival candidates from flooding the standings. I doubt the church would accept this popularity contest if they didn't already have a plan to game it.
Right.
True enough. I can only wonder at their aims. For today, we should content ourselves with rest and recovery.
I think I know how to win it. once the election happens, or quote unquote elections, the things
did I
drop.
wake you?
What the fuck am I
Lying
wearing?
here. I always end up caught in my own thoughts.
What the fuck am I wearing?
Elias and Maria. The
Okay, that's really
prince.
sad. But like, okay, hold on. Win condition is just like, make sure Luis doesn't get the king slot, right? Make sure Luis doesn't win the election, and then whoever wins it, like once it's over, the protections are gone because it'll be the next king's decree, and he'll inherit the royal magic. So it won't be under their protection anymore. So then we can kill Luis. Of course, I think if we don't do something, Luis will win. I think that's the angle this game's going for. So I think I'm gonna have to become king instead.
Just thinking in circles again. Not good, is it?
Think about this together.
Let's think
Talk
about
about
it together.
Talk about it.
Keeping me company, are you? You really are a strange one. My kind of strange, if I'm honest.
Oh?
That book. Is that the novel you're always carrying around? Feels like months ago now that I spotted you buried in it on the carriage ride to the fort.
You want to read it?
Want to read it?
If you don't mind, since we finally some room to breathe.
Aw. We get to read together. That's so cute.
Oh, interesting. It's written through the lens of a fictional land. This bit's about the Utopia's security. In this world, there is no blood-stained contest for sovereignty. The people choose their sovereign from among themselves. One cannot put a sovereign to the sword to seize power. Such an act would be met with scorn and judged as murder. Taking power or wealth by force is seen as the most shameful of transgressions. Couldn't be further from reality, could it? With a Kingslayer on the brink of seizing the throne right now. And this idea of competing for public support. Here it sounds so commonplace, but the idea's thrown us all into chaos. Interesting. Perhaps I'm overthinking, but it sounds almost like the aim of the king's magic. You suppose there's some common inspiration? Still, I don't imagine this would turn out well in the real world. In public opinion, tribal perspective always divides us. Besides, does a decision made by the people guarantee it's right? Tribal squabbles aren't always political. Take us Clamars, for example. It can be hard for us to see outside the bubble of our own worldview. We're the majority, and the tribe of the royal bloodline besides. That privilege can make us insensitive. A problem with no easy solution, I fear. Lofty words. I can hardly come to terms with my own ideals. Still, the discussions helped clear my head a little. Thank you. I've been so fixated on killing Luis, but maybe we could look into whether that's really the only way to lift the curse. Sleep should come easier now. I think I'll give it another chance. Wait, how long have you been asleep?
Oh, damn.
Time marches on.
Damn,
and
just
the
out.
age of a new king draws nearer.
Arbor's Day. My eyes hurt.
Ladies and gents, have you heard the news? The curtain's about to rise on the show of a lifetime. To choose our new ruler, we're going to give all of you a chance to take center stage in a show of power for the whole kingdom. And we call it the Tournament for the Throne. Our aspirants will set out on a grand tour of the 3 allied nations' capitals, taking part in a variety of exciting trials. First, we have the Exhibition of the Brave. Slay a monster plaguing our fair people and bring its head to Oceania's capital in time. Biggest find takes the win. Official word is, this event's open to all. So what do you think, ladies and gents? Are you in it to watch or in it to win?
Okay.
stroll? Why call us so early in the morning? What is that journal?
I had Fabienne bring it up. Something occurred to me, so I asked her to go through Grius's personal effects.
Hey, looks like he was investigating the curse too.
There's a note here. Given the spell's complexity, it must have required a scribed formula.
You mean to suggest Luis possesses a written composition of the curse somewhere? And if we can find that...
Yes! I'd wager, even if we can't kill Luis, we might still have a shot at breaking the curse.
But that attack took place years ago, didn't it? This curse's formula could be lost for good.
Still, we have to try.
I hope it's not. I'm not saying it would be easy. And the real trick will be finding it. We wouldn't leave it unprotected.
No, definitely not.
That reminds me. A crier for the church was handing these out.
A flyer for the Tournament for the Throne. This popularity contest is state-sponsored now.
Yay.
An interesting gamble for those politicians. I like the bit about all this being in the interest of fairness, those weasels. But saying it's being organized by the state. The throne's empty. This smells like the theocracy at work. Probably Forden himself.
Oh.
You think Forden's looking to fix the competition in his favor? He's been in first place this whole time.
In the interest of fairness, remember? If he wins a fair race, he gets legitimized.
Right.
And Luis gets put on the back foot.
Right.
That bodes ill. Those with existing support could easily solidify their claim. Even should His Highness wake, he may lose the throne.
If we don't hurry and find a way to get close to Luis, we're sunk. Ah! What are we supposed to do?
We need a plan, then we can take action. So Nelda, I'm an outcast of society. That gives us an advantage here. We get the people's attention.
Get the people's attention somehow?
How do you mean?
If we make ourselves too obvious, we're likely to have an even harder time getting close to Luis.
Let's enter this tournament for the throne.
Huh? Hey, were you even listening to us? Besides, the prince isn't exactly in a position to take part in...
Wait. It sounds crazy, but I think he might be onto something there. This could be just the excuse we need to get close to Luis. He doesn't care about your tribe so long as you prove capable, yes? That's what Zorba was saying. Which means, even though the world looks down on you as an elder, having the power to kill humans puts you in his good graces.
You're going to make him a candidate for the throne?
If all we need to do is get Luis's attention, then that's sure to get the job done. If we're lucky, he might even try to recruit us.
I see. An undercover operation, is it? Quite a gambit. But it may well be our best chance at finding this formula.
Just hold on a second. Getting Luis's attention is all well and good. But remember who's actually risking their life here.
Infiltrating Luis's ranks will be dangerous. If I'm found out, I'll be as good as dead.
What do you think? Having heard all this, do you want to enter the running?
I do.
Of course I do.
No hesitation at all.
Right.
Remember the words that the princess spoke to me in our youth.
In my ideal world, people can believe in their future. Their birth doesn't matter. No matter who someone is, they deserve a fair country. If it's to help achieve that, I will stand for the prince as a candidate for the throne.
Sheesh. So much for being a guide. Now you're the one leading me around.
Your resolve has marked you a fine fit for the role. I have trusted you with my life before, and would gladly do so again.
Okay, so alright, plot starts now, I guess. I inherited Grius's journal. Cool.
Good heavens. Haven't you put yourself in enough danger? Listen to me. I don't want you going down the same path he did. Are you really this set on running off again?
Yes.
Yes. I've got a job to do.
Huh. Familiar words. I'll be cheering for you in this mess of a competition. Truth be told, I wish I could do more than feed and shelter you.
What's the competition?
it's a big, grand race to see who will be the next king. The whole country will be watching.
So you're going to try and become king? Wow! Then I'll cheer for you as loud as I can.
Aww.
You have your first advocate, it seems.
Suppose you'll have to actually try for the throne now, eh? Your Majesty.
That's the plan.
That was the plan from the start.
That's the spirit.
Well, if we want Luis to notice you, we'll have to make quite a stir among the people. Maybe reaching for the throne will do it.
Does that mean you're not coming back?
No, we'll be back. Although we might be a while.
I don't like when it gets lonely.
Maria.
But I'll be cheering for you. I hope you win the race. You'd be a good king.
Thank you.
Thank you for your support.
Yeah.
That's adorable.
Now, we'd best get registration out of the way, but we'll need some legs for the journey. It's mostly lawless wastes between cities.
Judging by this specified deadline, we're unlikely to reach the Principality of Oceana's capital in time on foot.
I bet all these fancy nobles have their own gauntlet runners to ride in.
A carriage might save our chances, if we could find one. Perhaps we split up for now. I'll leave you two to the registration. They should be taking entrance at the recruitment center.
Alright. Cool.
This should be the place, right?
Excuse us, we're looking to join the tournament for the throne.
Aye? Bit young, ain't ya? And who's the kid? He with you?
I'm the one
entering.
You? Really?
Yes.
I've not heard of any age restrictions. There a problem?
Well, I'd not have thought it, but you're an elder, ain't ya? And you want to be king. Well, the novelty of it might win you some looks.
Could you just do your job, please? Can he register or not?
An elder? Now that I think of it, weren't you in that pack of recruits that went off to the northern fort? Thought I heard they were all wiped out. What? We got a deserter turning up?
No, they said he'd just dragged the company down, so they left him at the capital. He, got on the captain's bad side.
Could swear I've seen you before, too. Well, hardly matters without captain to verify it with. Go on, then. You can represent the lesser tribes so nobody complains.
Uh-huh.
That was a close one.
Don't shut up, Glauca.
Obviously, you're gonna need a carriage. Otherwise, the whole thing's off for you.
Yeah.
You're obligated to attend the opening ceremony tomorrow. It'll be at the plaza at the Grand Cathedral. Don't be late.
We'll have to hope Hulkenberg can find us a carriage.
Yep.
As for us, I expect we should see about finding a monster to slay. If it's not impressive enough, Luis won't look twice at you.
Some postings over there. They should be offering bounties on monsters the guard can't handle. Let's take a look.
Yep.
Looks like everyone else had the same idea.
Uh-huh.
One of these bounties is bound to make me stand out. But which? Bigger is probably better.
Hang on. There's nothing but small-time contracts here.
Yeah, it's a fucking bounty
Are you
board.
not here for this tournament, then? Bit slow, I'm afraid. Most of my worthiest monster bills have already been snapped up by other competitors.
How about requests on anything aside from monsters? Bounties include criminals too, right?
I suppose I've got one of those, yeah.
Yeah?
Let's see. Ugh, he's horrible. Heisme. A villainous kidnapper. Looks like the army's been trying to catch him for a while now.
This might just be perfect.
Oh,
You have
whoa.
any idea
You
who
look
that
fancy.
is? That man's an elite. An ex-royal knight, they say. He'd make short work of a scrawny little urchin. You can be sure of that.
Dog.
Besides,
He has a dog.
didn't you hear what it is they're actually looking for?
Oh, of course. It's about whoever can bring in the biggest monster head, right?
If you imbeciles can't even get that straight, you've no chance at winning. They want kingly types, not children play acting.
Okay. Dog.
Stuck up little... Is that the kind of competition we can expect?
Yeah.
He was right about the rules, though. What are you thinking?
Don't worry. I know what I'm doing.
We're supposed to get a monster's head. So why are you going for a criminal? Any idea what he's up to?
This is a funny dialogue. You just...
Maybe this criminal
Criminal's
has
head
a
is
really
really
big
big.
head?
Come on, that's a stretch. And if he had a gigantic head, you'd think they'd mention it in the contract.
Don't worry.
Funny.
I'll explain everything later.
As long as you can
course
convince
you will.
Hulkenberg, I guess.
Hello there. Are you really taking the bounty on Haisme? You three
look
must
familiar.
be heaven sent. Please, would you listen to our plight?
You look vaguely familiar. I feel like I've seen you somewhere.
Your pardon, gentlemen. I'm Barden, a guard
Barden.
captain for Matira, a town to the south. The bounty on Haisme is up at my behest.
A guard captain? This fellow's made some powerful enemies.
We can't afford lenience. On top of his past crimes, Haisme has stooped to abducting our wee ones. Our children. Selling them off, some say.
Oh,
If our
Jesus.
city becomes known for nightly disappearances, what sane resident would stay? Community and trade will dwindle and die.
But he's just a lone kidnapper, right? Even if he's some infamous criminal, why can't the guard handle it?
That's the trouble. He makes his hideout somewhere too dangerous for our soldiers to tread. Deep in the territory of vicious giant worms. We've
Damn.
no idea how he manages to operate out there without getting devoured himself.
I see.
Or you just built different.
Tricky problem indeed.
I'd no choice but to swallow my pride and post a bounty. Yet no matter how many times I renew the bill, none have taken it. A pitiful sight, isn't it? A soldier who can't protect his home, whether by strength or by surrender. Laugh if you must.
Ha! No, we want
We
to help.
just want to help you.
You only cast away your honor in the name of protection. Nothing pitiful in that. Swallow your pride no more, man. We'll take your contract.
Ah, thanks to you. That you'd accept such a perilous request, even with this tournament looming over everything. Closure. Thank you all, and thank God for bringing you to me. In that case, we shall meet in Matira, the old castle town. Please, make haste.
Okay.
Well, no backing out of this now. You sure this is what we want?
Way I see it, if we want to make a big impact this late, it's going to take some creativity. Besides, this is apparently a knight-turned-kidnapper. The man can't be allowed to go on. What would His Royal Highness do in our place?
I guess that's fair.
I'll convince Hulkenberg. Somehow. You go on and accept the contract.
Alright. Cool. Buddy?
Look at that.
Oh, I wanted posters. So all the quests are gone. The only one left for us taking is Buddy for Hisme, whatever that is. I still think we gain here. I guess let's take this Hisme one at the window. Oh, what's a whippersnapper like you doing, eh? Don't tell me you're actually thinking of participating in the Tournament of the Throne. Oh, the audacity, youth. That's rich. More fledgling with it. More fledgling and no history or experience to speak of. As
No,
king.
thank you.
Oh, damn it. The ideal leader of this country is a dignified man of great age. One with years of experience. And yet upstart school children like you in the wasted it. Huh, hardly matters. You won't be able to fight much longer, so struggle as you like. You have to give the eulogy at your funeral. Suppose he's a candidate too.
Hey!
He's me. Sure you can handle that. You can't be held liable if you get yourself killed out there. Of course you can. You're not on alright. Either that or you're just green. Head to Matira. Plug in information there.
Let's
Cool.
focus.
Oh my fucking god, 100,000. Oh, he's not that bad. He's only a little bit higher than the Minotaur we got.
Let's call it.
Although I imagine his place is gonna give us a bit more difficulty. Okay, got the contract. Let's head back to the inn for now.
No registration issues, I trust?
No, indeed. And we found ourselves a perfect target.
Fine work.
Stroll.
See? She's convinced. Nothing to worry about. Don't worry about it. I'll prepare a map of the surrounding areas as well. But never mind that. Have you found us a kingly carriage?
Well, I have made some arrangements. How best to put it? The vessel itself is without peer. Supposedly, it will come to us on the day of the opening ceremony.
You don't sound too sure about that.
Oh, no, I'm certain. All I mean to say is, well, you shall soon see for yourself.
Well, under the circumstances, I'll take what we can get. And setting that up in a day. Not so bad having a knight on our side.
You needn't speak so. In truth, I've just resigned from the Knight's Order.
Huh?
Though 'tis only my bond of service I relinquish, not my title. We will shortly be seeking Luis's esteem. Should it come to light that I am a knight in active service, it may jeopardize our efforts.
Still, you didn't hesitate to leave. I can tell you're serious about this.
It was not an abrupt parting. I've come to doubt the Order since returning to find them serving the Santifex and not the Royals. Those who refused the Church's rule were cast out for their defiance. I only hope those fallen knights found useful employ elsewhere.
Yeah.
Sounds like you've been through a lot too.
Well, in any case, we can focus on our bounty contract now. Let's make sure we get some proper rest tonight.
Yep. Ceremony for tournament is tomorrow.
Let's rest.
Should probably stay inside and rest today.
Well met, eh?
Hey, you stayed at this inn for some time. I'd like to, but say you like it here too. You're one of us. Well, whatever it is you end up doing, well, wherever it is you end up going, you should have come see Maroon Fabian again. It's not only my concern, but those who seem to like you a lot. Aww.
Hey.
Asked Fabian for a map of Martira. She gave me the one from Greece as personal effects. All the main roads. We may have found one in town, but a military map always has more detail.
Yeah.
We continue to be on anchor. Pay it back, achieve our goals. Okay.
Now then.
Our preparations seem to be going without issue. Although apart from one massive overturned uncertainty. Never mind. Forgive my mutterings. Just please do not be surprised, no matter what we're presented with. Oh man.
Hello.
Decided I'm heading to Brylehaven. It's much too boring to spend my days at the inn. I'm going to see the so-called exhibition for myself. Goodbye, Elda. You do well to see the world too someday. Do not address me by my race. I have a name, sir. While you depart, Mary will surely miss you dearly, so please come back and say hello when you can, even if it's only every once in a while. Okay.
Good night.
Huh.
Can I come in?
Oh. Sure. Hi. Can't sleep?
You can't sleep?
No. You're all leaving tomorrow, right? I'll be cheering for you. Oh no. I promised Miss Fabian I wouldn't cry.
Don't worry, I won't
It's
tell
alright. I won't tell her.
Papa was trying to stop a bad man, you said. And that's what you're all doing too, isn't it? come back home safe. I'll be waiting here as long as it takes.
It's a promise.
It's a promise.
All right. Promise? The next time I see you again. Can you tell me more about the outside world?
This
Sure.
one's important.
Maria's waiting for us to return from Regala's stories from Disneyland. Okay. Oh.
I never got a chance to say this to Papa. So, thank you. I'll go to bed now.
Captain, may I have a moment?
Good night.
Man, you're tall, huh? Look
I
at
was
super
hoping
tall.
for a chance to speak before we set out.
Okay.
Since our meeting, I've done nothing but impose on you. Now you risk your very life for this cause. 'Tis no easy burden. It pains me to see. When I think of how this may yet save His Highness, I lose sight of all else. Such disregard ill becomes me.
You truly are devoted to him, aren't you?
I suppose I am at that.
Eh.
A guiding oath of 12 years is not easily cast aside.
Yeah.
But that book, we met once before, on a carriage bound for the capital. Do you recall?
Yep. I do.
Now that you mention it, I do.
I remember it.
My apologies. I thought only to minimize casualties, one way or another. So, 'tis a novel envisioning an ideal world. Curious to see a utopian novel these days. I'd thought them long since banned. You needn't worry. I've no intention of taking it from you. I've sometimes wondered why such books were forbidden. Rumors say the Sanctists objected to their contents. Yet I wonder,
I wouldn't be surprised.
how could a simple book have possibly stung them so? Do you mind if I read a passage or two?
Go ahead. Go for it. Oh.
So it is a fiction written as if a personal account. This chapter seems to concern the system by which the nation's leader is decided. In this country, one cannot become even a statesman, much less sovereign, without the consent of the people. Those who aspire to statecraft must first solemnly swear before the people what they will do in service of their country. Should they earn title but break their word, they are denounced and stripped of power. Such is the authority of the people. In this way, it is the people who are the land's true king. Quite the opposite of our own country. Now I see why our upper echelons would abolish such texts. Had our lands embraced such accountability, perhaps His Royal Highness would not have suffered such a fate. No. As a knight, it's not my place to say. I must clear my head of these fantasies. In the end, clinging to a dream will do me no good. Oh, I suppose 'tis not so bad to dream now and then. It takes power to walk the path of our dearest hopes. Perhaps that is the purpose of this newfound strength. My dearest dream. 'Tis to save His Highness, even at the cost of my life. Nothing more.
Alright.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Oh my goodness. Oh my god, anime.
Judah!
Lady Judah!
Cool. Oh. I was mesmerized. Oh shit.
Faraway sky, blue and clear.
Ah.
Echo my wish, so that all may hear. One all born to this land, as here we stand.
Uh-huh.
Let us greet the rising dawn, hand in hand. Faraway sky, blue and white. Faraway sky so clear. Let my wish echo. Once that soul far beyond the
Huh. I did not expect this game to pull a fucking... Not where I saw this cutscene going. Don't know what I expected, but it wasn't this. Pretty sick singing though. Girl's got a voice. The hell voice. Will is flabbergasted. That was a hell of a dress too. Looks insane. Neat. I have a feeling she's important. Her hair is ridiculous.
Even I'm feeling the heat. Well, I suppose it's time to fan the flames.
What?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome one and all to the inauguration of the Tournament for the Throne! For the first time, the crown is anyone's to claim, as long as the aspirants can complete 3 grueling challenges.
3 grueling challenges.
Sanctus Crier! He's perfect for this!
Let's discuss the venues. We kick off in the west, in the Pearl of the Coast, the Principality of Oceania's harbour city capital, Port Brilehaven.
Port Brilehaven.
There, they face their first challenge, the Exhibition of the Brave. Each contender must bring back the head of a monster, a mark of their prowess and courage. Next, our would-be monarchs head east. Upon the misty peaks, we arrive in the Principality of Montario's beautiful city of faith, Altaberry Heights. And finally, our heroes make their well-deserved return home to Grand Trad. But first, let's do introductions. It's time to meet those risking their lives for the crown. Closest to the throne, I know him, you know him. It's Sanctism's one and only 78th Sanctifex, His Eminence, Forden!
Old man, hi, how are you?
Sanctifex Forden!
People seem to like him. So he's like basically Pope.
I claim no great ambition, nor any.
I imagine that's like the comparison they're going for.
All I wish is to restore order for our people and to safeguard our land.
So he's head of the
church beyond. This
makes sense that he's running for king.
Is but one of God's many trials. Let us restore our kingdom's glory together!
Moving right along, we come next to His Eminence's champion, the very spear in his hand, the warrior monk captain of the Crown Theocracy, Master Guido.
I come before you only in loyal service of His Eminence. I relinquish the throne to him gladly.
Okay, so.
But those who would seize the crown by force, I will teach you to fear God and to fear me.
Okay, so he's there for backup. He's
How many horses
His Eminence's backup dancer.
Still, it's not over by far. The Luis supporters won't take this lying down.
What cowardice, Crier! Where's Count Louise?
Yeah, where is he? Did he not show up? Or is he here? He's probably gonna make a dramatic entrance, like he usually does.
Right, all right, settle down. At this time, I can report that Count Luis has not applied to enter the tournament.
What? He's not even entering?
Then what becomes of us? Our entire purpose in this race was to get closer to him.
Don't worry. He's definitely paying attention.
Oh, yeah.
He's only in second as it is, so we can't afford to ignore this whole production. Sit tight. I'm sure he'll make a move soon.
All right, all right. For those Count Luis supporters, you might want to meet our next entrant. A rising socialite, a man of ambition, godless and fearless, the brash young warrior serving Count Luis, Gladel, the Black Hound.
I remember you.
Him? So he was one of Luis's men?
Yeah, it seems like it.
The fallen king embraced Sanctism and all its holy tenets, and for what? He was nothing before Lord Luis. Look to the sky all you wish. No god can save you.
Okay, r/atheism.
What our country needs is power.
That's nice.
Well, it's not quite all the contenders, but let's get on with the introductions. the great liberal merchant, it's Roger Ward. By war, by conquest, by right, it's Rudolph Kraus. In it more for the gauntlet runners than the throne,
what the hell?
it's Lena Caden.
It's so
Sure
cute.
to be popular by pledging free drinks for
Whoa.
life. It's Loveless O'Shea.
You look sick.
Uplifting the beautiful and deposing the hideous.
Okay, so
it's
this is
Nilo
the cast of very
Bateslow.
colorful characters also in this race.
Wow. If we lose this, I think the country has some even bigger problems.
Now, I do believe we have one final candidate. Do we have an Elden boy present? Come on, let's see a face.
It's me.
What?
Oh no, everyone's gonna be racist.
Disgraceful. Is this the only way you could think to distinguish yourself?
Aww. Oh no, everyone's racist.
By the way,
Damn.
the ride you applied with still hasn't arrived. And if it doesn't show up by the time the noon bell rings, you're disqualified. All right?
Hey! What's going on?
That nitwit! What is he doing?
Bing bong.
So, contestants, are you ready?
The fuck?
What? Last, I say! Wait!
Who the fuck is this guy? Oh.
A land runner? It's quick!
Wait, it's headed right for them! It'll crash!
Whoa!
What the heck is that?
Wonderful. So much for a first impression.
What hell? Isn't he a marvel, chums?
You don't! You nearly brought down the cathedral! Have a care, you fool. It was bad enough when Luis did it the first time.
This
That
guy.
shameless old fool.
Not bad, kid. Guess you've got some interesting tricks up your sleeve after all.
Oh, we almost killed this guy.
Right! I'd call that a full roster. Ladies and gentlemen, race across the land. Go! Prove yourself worthy and earn your crown. For the people, for the throne. Let the games begin!
Alright.
We must take to the road.
Come on!
Go, go, go up. Get up there. What the fuck are we in?
So fast! Gotta hold on to something or I'll get blown up!
Well, can you not just like hold on to her, like grab, like? Man, this thing is fast. Gallagher just like boom, flung into the wall. Oh, wow. My rating went up a lot. I ended up standing out more than I expected. I've gained a lot of interest, but I only consider this part of my mission to aid the prince. Cool.
Just a sec.
Whoa, what's with this thing? Is this our carriage?
Can you hear me?
Shall I run her along the main road then? The others seem to be doing just as much. You're just as crazy as this runner. Oh, take that compliment, little lady. Now let's have some coordinates for a little test run. What is happening right now?
Let's see.
We want to go to a place called Martira, Old Castletown, I think. Should be way south. Okay. So, are these places we have to make
hold
camp?
Let us hurry. Let us hurry.
This place.
Wow!
Yeah, okay. Martira, here it is. Down to Martira, eh? Oh, this crest leg. On this crest legs? Oh, I'd say that'll be about 4 days, 3 nights about.
Oh.
4 days and 3 nights? It's a great deal faster than any sort of carriage. And surely the roads will be safe for that kind of speed. Barely good. Barely good. And now, since those British chaps full steam ahead to Martira Old Castletown. This guy's a fucking character. Oh boy. I am thou, thou art I. That's actually connected to the stream.
Amazing.
That's able to talk and chat. That's a nice Joker
but
Persona
even I can
5.
tell this is a hell of a craft. I can hardly believe she's ours to drive.
Wow.
You're telling me that? Feels like ages since I've been out on the open road. This girl's been waiting long enough for her time to shine.
So this is what you used to talk with the driver? Convenient, that. Look, old fellow, are you really on our side? You realize we don't have funds to pay you.
Money? Fuck! I'm not in this for the money.
What the fuck are you in this for?
What I want is a little gusto. What do you think, lad? Isn't this a rush?
Is it that? Like riding the wind.
That's the
Red Stroll likes it.
It's been so long since I've had a good chin wag.
Brilliant, isn't it?
Amazing.
Yeah.
This thing is a
it's
fucking.
amazing.
This thing's insane.
You've a good head on your shoulders, boy. Yes, I can tell you're a sharp one. Where to, ladies? The world is our shellfish.
Oh, because I don't imagine oysters
are a
this.
different person behind the wheel.
Hey, Hulkenberg! Can we get an explanation yet?
That man is Neurus.
Neurus.
An Ishkia, if 'twas not obvious from the wings. And despite everything, he was heir to a noble house and personal machinist for the royal family.
What?
He's a master engineer, of course, positively peerless. But as you can see, the runners get him a bit excitable.
Cool. Noble district Underhale. Oh,
Neurus?
flashback.
Are you there? I'm coming in.
This lighting makes you look like your hair is orange.
Even amidst all this commotion in town, I find you buried in your work.
Too much to do.
As always. To business then. I must ask a favor. Would you be able to ready a carriage for me?
No new commissions. No time for them. Ask another right.
It is not a new one I require. Before His Highness disappeared, did you not accept a contract to build him a custom carriage? Without a formal owner,
that got
I
attention.
reasoned that it must now lie unused. I was hoping I might borrow it a short while.
But pish and tosh, woman. It is for royal use and naught else.
'Tis an unreasonable request, I know, but I'd not be asking without a grave need. Might I at least see it?
Well.
Specially made for His Highness, yes? Not a work you'd have sold off. Where lies it now?
I've deadlines to meet, dash it. Off with you now. Leave me be.
You've been acting stranger than usual. What ails you?
Whoa!
Oh.
Good God.
Oh, there she is.
Is this a gauntlet runner? The very craft commissioned for His Highness the Prince? Even knowing His Highness was gone, still you toiled away. Oh, Neurus, you are an inspiration. Such nobility of purpose.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Right. Just goes along. Go along with it.
For a craft meant for the royal family, it is rather excessive, isn't it? Did you really build this vehicle exactly to their orders? You cannot mean.
Well, at first, certainly. I followed the blueprints exactly. But then His Highness died, and...
well, about that.
I couldn't just let the old girl waste away. A masterpiece like her? Collecting dust in storage? No! Unacceptable! Unthinkable!
I love this guy. He's great.
I'm working toward a dream. And this poor old girl is going to help me see it through. And then, finally...
You imbecile! A lowly, brazen court engineer, butchering His Highness's inheritance for a hobby! For this... mania! You embezzled the royal treasury and disrespected his legacy!
Oh my god.
Treason!
Mercy, please! Look, take my head if you must, milady. But leave the Balliol runner alone.
Look, this runner... Tis fully operational now, is it? Then I suggest you cooperate, for both our sakes. Finish your tinkering by tomorrow and bring it to the Grand Cathedral as soon as you can.
Eh? What's all this now? You play the proud soldier at me and then pluck it for your own schemes?
Yes.
No scheme. I would use it for His Highness's sake.
For His Highness, eh? Hold a tick. Haven't you been looking for him? Wandering across God knows where last I heard? So if you're back now and now you want a gauntlet runner for His Highness? Is His Highness still alive?
He put that together pretty quick.
I've got you, haven't I?
'Twas His Highness who gave you refuge while you were only a heretical scholar condemned by the Sanctists. The time has come to repay his mercy.
Understood.
Well, that cleared things up pretty quick. Holger, you might have could have led with that.
Is that enough? Can this old duck really handle an undercover operation?
I know what you're thinking, but 'tis at least true that he feels an undying debt of gratitude to the royal family.
Pish and tosh, boy. A little faith. Not to brag, but this old duck's craft might be the fastest gauntlet runner in the kingdom. Why, probably the world.
I think. Maybe.
Maybe.
How encouraging.
All I want is to push this runner as far and as fast as she can go. Show her off to the world. And you? Well, I presume you'd rather work together than have to walk.
Hey, got me there.
I don't know about this, but I guess we'll just have to trust him. What do you think?
I think we can count on him.
I think we can count on him.
If you're sure, I suppose. We'll deal with it if we have to.
Either way, he knows the prince is alive, so we can't just leave him to his own devices. We're all in the same boat. Or runner, I guess.
Yeah.
You lot can handle the fighting, and I'll handle all the driving and grease work. Just make sure you've got a proper plan for all this mess now.
This guy's got no filter. But he has a point. We do need to talk strategy.
Yep.
So, summing up. Our first trial is to slay a monster. We take its head as proof, then get it to the goal line before the deadline. The bigger the head, the better. Our destination is Port Brylehaven, the capital of the Western Principality of Oceania. It'd be a trek on foot, but this gauntlet runner should make it a snap.
So getting the bounty's head is our next move. And our target is a nefarious criminal who's been kidnapping and selling off children. Right?
A criminal? Did the task not specify a monster's head?
Don't worry, all part of the plan. We don't need to win this thing. We just need to get Luis's attention. Everyone's going to show up with monster heads, and we shake things up with a felon. A knight-turned-kidnapper at that. Shows them we're there for justice.
But to deliberately violate the rules, we risk being disqualified entirely. Then again, 'tis just as likely to win the people's attention and thereby Luis's.
Okay.
I do understand the intent. What do you think of this plan?
I think we got this.
I trust all of you completely.
Good enough for me. A captain's got to trust his crew, after all. The bounty's Heismay, an ex-knight. I realize that's a little close to home, Hulkenberg, so if you'd rather hang back...
No. His title is precisely why I cannot let his atrocities stand. And yet, 'tis strange indeed that we are hunting a mere man when the trial demands a monster. Then again, our true aim is beyond the ambitions of any other aspirant. Our fate rests in this plan of yours, Stroll.
Yep.
Thank you. I'll try to ensure your trust isn't misplaced.
Yeah, you fucking better. You better have thought this through properly, mister. Because we are fucking cooked if this goes awry.
Right, then our course is set. Feel free to use anything in the Gauntlet Runner. Even got a bathing room if you could use a wash.
Good to know. We can always look around more thoroughly later.
Yes. You needn't tire yourself out before we arrive.
Well, I'm a tinkerer and not much else. All my fighting happens in the old workshop. But I'll take you wherever you're going for your sake and mine. After all, the wilds out there are no berry picnic. Oh no. It's a den of wild beasts and savage scoundrels. And we'll not get past it without days on the road together. So, if you need anything besides a steady hand on the wheel, give me a hoot. Bound to find me in the cockpit or the engine room.
He's certainly
Oh,
an
yeah.
eccentric.
That's one way to put it.
But he doesn't seem like a bad person. We'll get used
I love
to
him immediately. I like him a lot. He's such a fucking character. He has this fucking force of presence. It's great. Ooh, new song. Gauntlet Runner has various areas for activities such as the strategy room, the lounge, and the kitchen. You can also visit Academia by finding more and interacting with them. Visit the engine room first, take your time, have a look around on your way there.
Oh, yeah?
We're in a Gauntlet Runner. Gotta see what the engine room's like. Okay, so this is where I plan stuff on like a map. You want to make some smooth ride? I'd at least. Eccentricities aside, he is certainly in this title's cool. Okay. That said, I'm more concerned with its unseen workings. Do hope he hasn't made any dubious additions. Cards can't even begin to compete with the Gauntlet Runner speed. I suppose they've earned their reputation. That I'm in constant fear of losing my lodge is far from ideal, but once I'm used to it, I'm sure they'll generally be pleasant. Huh. Fuck is up here? Oh, I'm outside. I can see how the thing moves at least. Thing's fucking insane. How the fuck did they man it? How the fuck? Okay. You know, boat have leg. Boat has legs. That's nice. Oh, there he is. Yeah. There it fucking goes. Yeah. Okay. I'll go back inside now. The brain don't work. What? What the fuck? These are our beds? What the fuck? We get coffins. Jesus. Bookshelf. Regular shelf, bookshelf. It does have some amenities. It's nice, at least. Oh, the kitchen.
Got it.
Cook. Her meal's here. Okay, neat. I don't fire. Is that really true? You can hear the fucking rattle of plates in the kitchen. That's nice. That's a nice detail. Washing machine. There seems nothing in it at the moment. Oh, hi, Moore. Why are you here? This seems like a very conspicuous spot to be reading. To sit down for a nice read. I can clean, apparently. So this is where new adventures are born. That's a fucking beating heart. Why is it a beating heart? I wonder what makes this thing run.
Hello?
First time in a gauntlet runner, eh? Whoa, that scared me. Looks like that pipe's in here too. Call our runner phone. There's one in every room. Now, I believe I heard you speculating on the old girl's inner workings. Colonies use magma crystals to fuel them. As fuel to run, you see. Used to be you'd take your life in your hands when you travel the wilds. But then, thanks to the kingdom's greatest minds, the Gauntlet Runner was born. The runner's actual legs are based on colossal beasts, made for zero momentum loss, even in the roughest terrain. Among other things, I've modified this craft with a bit more zip and speed. A step closer to my dream. What dream? A long story, my girl. Best told to a captive audience with no plans for the next few days and nights. Never mind then. Maybe some other time. Anyway, still plenty about the old girl that's a work in progress. But by the time I'm done, she'll have some new tricks. You just watch. There'll be a sunset before long, so start thinking about bedding down for the night. Can't run in the dark, and the old girl needs her rest as much as we do. So is this thing fucking alive? I hope it isn't. That's terrifying. The thought that this thing might actually be entirely alive. Continue toward your destination while spending time on the Gauntlet Runner. Utilize its facilities to obtain items, raise abilities, or do things you wouldn't be able to do in town. Try using the kitchen, reading books, bookshelf, or use the washing machine. More activities become available over time. Spend time with your allies once traveling to help you improve your virtues. At the end of the day, choice is yours. Okay, cool. Oh shit, I can just go all the way down here. I've seen an igniter like this before. Is it an igniter? Is that what that is? A magic igniter. Enormous compared to those used by the army. If I recall correctly, it uses magma crystals as fuel. Well, this is absolutely fucking insane. Hey, remember this was like a high fantasy thing? Why is this suddenly like so industry-y? Why is it so industrious? I think that's right. Industrious.
Speaking of.
There, I said you got the kitchen up and running. Hungry, fancy meal. I hardly consider myself a chef of any great skill, but just once I wanted to try some recipes he learned for the honeybee. Ooh. Oh, Stroll, my guy, you good? I feel drunk.
Sorry.
I'll survive. I can handle the swing of a carriage, but this is another beast. Seems to need to learn to do it. Oh, buddy. Ooh, that's rough. Yikes. Unless I'm just cooking with some food for your allies. Meals can grant your various party ingredients by them and then lying around. Try experimenting as much as possible. After you made every dish at least once, you'll learn how to create the ultimate culinary masterpiece. Do meat pristine clear on red grass. More coney meat or go sugar. What handwriting is that? Notes here about potential new recipes. Red grass recipe dough, curative coney roast recipe, and coney stew. Holistic whitefish platter, critical meatballs, and steadfast stew. Oh my god, there's so fucking many. Precision fermented ribs. Stale black bread recipe. Why would I want to make bread that's already stale? What? Want to make something? So we should try to have everyone teach us their culinary specialty. Ooh, I've never cooked before. I might. Oh my god. think Redgrass versus Bordeaux is the only thing I can cook right now. Let him cook. Let me cook. Let me cook, game. I just Stroll want to make. Wait here. I'll go get him.
Got it.
Well, I mean, it's delicious all on its own, but hey, with a little effort, applied the right places, it can taste even better. To echo something I've heard, anyway. In other words, you can't just haphazardly toss things together. Proven combination of ingredients will win the day. Again, preparing the food a Stroll.
Got it.
Heat control makes all the difference with meat. Ready? This is the moment we've all been waiting for. We must strike the perfect balance between delicate and bold. Ooh. Whew, that done. I nearly ready to finish line. That wouldn't be so exciting if this was just my dinner, but when you cook for others, you gotta give them your best. Look at this outfit, by the way. Looks amazing. Even by sight alone, I know this will be delicious. Right, guys, Professor Bordeaux. That aroma really whets the appetite. Oh man, Still I cleaned that up in the kitchen. Time really flew. Yay!
The Gauntlet Runner arrives at the desert camp as the scorching sun sinks below the horizon, and the curtain of night falls over the land. Protected within the stalwart hull of the Gauntlet Runner, the party gains a short, peaceful respite.
Yay! Huh. Establishing an encampment. At night, the vast wilderness outside town is encompassed in darkness. Forcing you through the unmarked terrain is very dangerous, even with a stalwart Gauntlet Runner. Instead, establish camp somewhere safe. You can resume your travels next morning. Establish camp, you can use any of the facilities in Gauntlet Runner like usual, but you can also reminisce about the journey with your allies. Give it a try. 8 days until you reach Martira. First time camping with Gauntlet Runner. I'm kind of excited. But it'll be a long night, so why not spend the time relaxing with someone?
Your thoughts?
Oh, how was the ride, eh? Smooth as butter, luxurious as a palace, awe-inspiring, tear-jerking. Absolutely. Ah ha ha ha! This run is such a guilty pleasure. Though credit where it's due, my tinkering certainly helped make her what she is. Though, full disclosure, that's all thanks to a little mechanism I put together that keeps her legs from sinking into the dunes. Wouldn't have had to worry about the terrain if she could just fly. That's story for another day. Off you go. Better get your 40 wings. What? Did you just say to me?
Hey.
Hey, look at something to do. What is those shoppers are gonna get? I'm not up to much. Can you keep me company for a while? Along the past and the future with Stroll, I may hone my imagination. Yeah, I'll talk with Stroll. Sounds good.
Now then.
So next up is Martira. Feels like just yesterday when I first arose at the royal capital. So much just happened in a short span of time. And you went over to the northern fortress and awakened a mysterious power. I thought magic like this only be existed in heroic tales of times long past.
Speaking of
which, I've been thinking that perhaps this is the same power that hero kings once used. If that's the case, then why do you think so many of them met their miserable ends? Powers and everything.
What's that about it?
Powers and everything.
Oh, I see.
Kings they had to govern their people and maintain the peace. Martial might alone wouldn't help you there. Perhaps it's not a matter of how much power you have, but how you choose to wield it. Moreover, you've got more than one power at our disposal, and on top of that, got allies to share these abilities as well.
Then,
if you continue to master these archetypes, then maybe, just maybe, we'll be able to surpass the great hero kings of old. Though, all this does make me wonder, just how many more of these powers are still out there. Felt my imagination grow with Stroll and I discussed the challenge still ahead of us.
Alright.
Oh, wow. That's a lot. Hell yeah. We take those. Come now. It's too early for bed. talk some more. What a guy. Stroll and I talked for a while.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Good morning.
Top of the morning day, my dear passengers. I trust that the sleeping quarters more than exceeded your expectations, eh?
True.
Better than I feared, considering how tiny they are. But I've got a question of my own. Is the desert sand gonna do a number on this runner? My boy, remember who maintains this rugged girl? Nary a grain of sand could fit between her seams. I assure you, regardless, we'll be leaving the arid dunes behind tomorrow.
I knew it!
Wow, runners really are neat, aren't they? Carriage would never been able to get through this desert this fast, but just keep an eye on the road, okay, Neris? He'll be fine. He's doing great. Ugh. We'll arrive in Martyr in 2 days, huh? I think I'll be able to get there, and then I'll probably wind downstream.
Well met.
Well, it's a perfect moment. I was just thinking, I pondered the battle strategies of my game board. An abstract game of military tactics, you see. Kind of indulge me in a round. Here's my wisdom. Seems kind of fun, doesn't it? How about playing a game? Sure.
All right.
Then let us begin. I shall give and expect no quarter. Shall we?
If so...
Thought she planned to make you advance then. Can't make any more moves. That's the match. I learned quite a bit from that match. I believe we both benefit from continued practice. This game affords me the opportunity to visualize strategies all on my own. But if an enemy came at me from such an angle, how would I retaliate? And so on and so forth.
I'd say...
Once, I felt it my duty to protect His Highness and the Prince. At that time, I was but a novice, a new addition to the Royal Guard. I lacked the experience needed to properly assume the role.
That's why.
Just for that reason, I now train both my body and my mind so thoroughly, as I vowed to never let such a thing occur once again.
Well then...
No.
I am nothing of the sort. My body bears the scars of my myriad weaknesses. That said, it is quite a pleasure to speak so freely with you. Find comfort in knowing that I may share feelings with a compatriot. But to find success in this endeavor, create a country where we can truly live equally, I hope to serve as a knight captain, passing down what knowledge I can to the new generation. Speak not just of tactics, but of my experience on this journey, my victories, and of course my failures too. And in doing so, I can see the Royal Guards elevated to new heights, I hope.
Well...
It's a great plan. I'm on board.
Yes.
Well, should such a starry-eyed wish come true, I shall tell them much of you, our captain. Such a position is certainly not one most would could adapt to, much less succeed in, given the circumstances of our fight. I must say, you weather well. 'Tis hard to believe it's your first foray into such responsibility. Perhaps you've a natural talent for it. Though to call it talent is a disservice. No matter what higher calling you have, I can be as I am now because of you. No need to exaggerate.
Ah, goodness.
That was certainly not my intent. After all, it wasn't on you and the Gallica who set the cogs of this journey in motion. There is some significance to you being captain. You have my gratitude. For crossing proverbial swords with you, I feel that I am one step closer to realizing my dream. But my wisdom grew after listening to Hulkenberg's advice.
All right.
Yay!
All right.
Now then, shall we continue our discussion on tactics? There's some blunders you can avoid next time. For example, if peace moves here, you should... Hulkenberg and I dueled on the board for a while. Yay. It's more mag.
I say, we could stop for a break.
Ahoy! Break time, chums! There's something up ahead, so we'll need to be stopping here. Stopping there. I forget this guy's voice.
Coming now into view is the Tree of Prophecy,
Ooh.
a resplendent tapestry of color against the backdrop of the bleak desert. One theory is that the tree's roots gorge on the land's magla, and still another is that it gorges on those enraptured by its colorful foliage, as though themselves snared by the bewitching magla surrounding the tree. The Gauntlet Runner comes to a stop at its base.
Big tree. I like big tree. Ugh. Here we are. Shall we get a closer look? Tree of Prophecy. Damn, that looks pretty as fuck. Whoa. Wow, it's so pretty. It's not just the leaves. It's as though the whole area's been painted red.
Certainly.
This place calls to mind a picture book I read as a child. Told of a great tree located somewhere within the country. Those whose colors shifted to foretell of unusual events in the times ahead. It's like looking at a tree foretell the future. And how does a plant grow this huge in the middle of the desert? Not sure if this explains it, but I am sensing an incredible amount of magla in the air here. If your hypothesis is correct, that would make this no mere tree, no sir, but a magical organism that feeds off of magla. As a matter of scientific research, I must document this discovery. Nurse pulls a sheet of paper and a brush from his pocket and began to draw the landscape in front of him.
Hey.
Wow, Nurse, how'd you get so good at drawing? Ah, my boy, meticulous documentation is the foundation of all good research. Now you have it, I'm finished there. Take it as a keepsake. Giving it to me. You're sure I can have this?
Yeah.
Yes, of course. I've already committed all to the safety of my mind. I have no need for the sketch itself anymore. Oh, so you just draw that to remember it. I get okay, sure. For your prophecy drawing. And here's this picture. Drawing is intricately detailed and accurately conveys the full majesty of this place to a viewer who has never been here.
Hey there!
Hey, why don't we get that to Maria? I bet she'd love to see something from our journey. We could tell her a story about this place. Make something in the grand chat as she gets this drawing back to Maria.
Huh?
Aw. Huh. Magical organism in the form of a tree. Say, aren't fairies in the same classification? Precisely! Gallic is the most precious treasure as well. I have been observing her very close. You better choose your next words carefully. We're observing her very closely. It's given me great insight into my own research into flight.
Huh?
What? You've been observing me this whole time? I don't recall you asking, so knock it off.
However?
Turning our attention back to the tree, I've heard it hints of blue to herald the arrival of favorable developments. I wonder what manner of anomaly its current color portends. Take a brief detour, but I feel seeing the rare sight has broadened my wisdom.
Alright.
Oh, sweet, free wisdom. Hell yeah, I'll take it. Halfway to rank 3 wisdom.
The Gauntlet Runner arrives in a quiet clearing, concealed by boulders, as darkness reclaims the wilderness for itself. Monsters run rampant in the wilds. To sleep here would be perilous, unless from within the safety of a Gauntlet Runner. The party, secure in their Gauntlet Runner, spends the night in peace, hidden from hungry gazes.
Cool. Rock Den Camp. We'll be in Martyra the day after tomorrow. What kind of place Martyra is? I don't know. Never even heard of it. Just get them with a campfire. I think you can eat these bugs. Well, according to Hulkenberg anyway. Try and catch one? Let me be. I caught one of the bugs gathered by the campfire. Better to cook. I should use this as an ingredient. Grand Trad could dazzle even the darkest night. Out here, you can barely see the horizon. It's kind of a reminder of home. If I'm honest, I couldn't appreciate from a swaying gauntlet runner. Feeling better?
Yeah.
Yes, I ate a bit, and that helped. I almost envy Hulkenberg's ability at anything, anytime, anywhere. I haven't always been this weak, but the swing takes me back to times I seem to forget. I lost my home. I was tossed between relatives, and each time began with an agonizing journey in a rocking carriage. I suppose that's why I find my mind drifting to Halia. I often wonder how the people who survived are faring now.
Well met.
Ah, well met. Sometimes I don't suppose you're overburdened with a free time as I am. Certainly no stranger to traveling, but I've no idea how to spend idle hours. If the idea appeals, maybe we talk a bit. Sure. Talk with Hulkenberg. Reminisce a little. This power we've awoken to. I have all sorts of questions, but what I really find curious are these forms we take on. It has their own unique aspects, but one bit they all have in common is their armor-like appearance. What do you make of that? It's really neat, but I don't think she'd appreciate it. Never seen armor like that.
Mm-hmm.
True, the design set them apart. But it was not their actual appearance I meant to ask about. My opinion, the armor encloses the raging force within us, allowing us to direct that power as one directs a horse by its reins. It's said that people lose their magic because they refuse to confront their fears and anxieties, forever unaware that the power lurking within them. It is not then the very condition to awaken our slumbering power? Also, hence why it is so exhausting, why it cannot be maintained for long. The ravenous appetite I had afterwards is proof. We do well to practice diligence in maintaining our food reserves. Alright. Didn't expect this conversation to go there. When I talked about things to come, I feel my imagination increased.
Alright.
Yippee! Oh, not quite there. It's getting quite late. We have a ways to go yet, so I would very much like to continue chatting with you. Welcome and I talked for a while. This is nice. I really appreciate that they gave us just like a little bit to chat with our companions. That's really cute. Oh, cutscene. Man, that thing is running. Oh, Galaga.
Finally!
Be careful.
We're out of the desert!
Yay!
Oh wow, I missed all this green.
Oh.
So bumpy.
That'd be the change in terrain, lad.
See, you got to let the suspensions get used to hard ground instead of soft sand.
Must be nice to fly everywhere.
Oh, what the fuck?
What the? Did we just crash?
Of course not. That's
a cannonade.
What? What? We're taking fire. The fuck? What? 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 Why? What? What? Huh?
My star is rising. Sanctism will reign.
Okay. They're jousting.
Remember, from the opening ceremony.
Yeah.
I think one of them is Guido, Forden's confidant, and the other is Luis's man, Gladel.
Bang.
Prominent candidates. Shouldn't the king's magic petrify them for their aggression?
No, see where they're aiming. They're not shooting to kill, just to take out the opposing runner's legs.
Doesn't seem like trying to land a fatal shot. Just aiming to break the opposing side's gauntlet runner.
stuck out in the wilds with no working runner. Whether they survive or not, they're dashed well out of the race.
So does a clash to halt each other's advance. Damn fools couldn't resist a show of force.
Right.
Look! Over by the legs. That crier is there too.
I see. acting as witness to the higher candidate.
He should not be there. He is in very immediate danger. And hinders on winning Luis's favor. Can we afford to ban Gladel if he's one of Luis's supporters?
What's our plan? If we just hang back and watch, Godot's gonna win. And Forden gets a leg up on the competition.
Ooh, yeah, something up.
Let's give Gladel a hand here. Good thinking. That way we could win Luis's regards.
Yep.
Agreed. Let us ride to Gladel's aid.
I say, hold on. You realize you're a no-name candidate, eh? If he wants to shut you out, he'll not have to aim for just our legs.
It's a runner, isn't it? If things get too dicey, we'll just run. Didn't you say we had the fastest craft around?
Fine. Suppose there's no caution if we want the world's eyes on us.
Okay, then it's settled. Let's make sure he owes us big.
What the fuck? Okay, sure.
Runner folk out there.
We're here to help. Withdraw Gladel. Who goes there? Why do you stand for Luis's forces? Well, sorry, can't get into it now. That gauntlet runner. You're that commoner candidate who destroyed the Grand Cathedral. Was that not enough? You would profane the sacred a second time.
Yes. Hi.
So be it. In God's name, be thou punished.
No, I don't think we will. Godot and his monks have boarded the deck. Looks like he knows the magic won't shield us. It's aiming to kill us here and now. Peril! Oh shit, fuck. Hi, Mr. Man.
You dare interfere in my fight. Know your place.
No, I don't think we will.
Is it fame you seek? You thought by confronting me, you might lift your own names. Then you chose the wrong opponent.
I hate to interrupt, old egg, but it's a touch more complex than that.
We of the Crown Theocracy's monk army
Old
have
egg.
silenced all who would oppose the eminence of God. Your petty ruses are beneath me.
Okay, buddy.
Now you shall know how powerless you truly are.
That's nice.
Remember, the king's magic means we cannot move to strike Godot himself.
Go for his followers first. We'll thin their numbers and turn the tide.
Go, my brethren. Put the fear of God into these impious commoners.
Don't forget about the
I shall vanquish evil. Hack and slash.
Yeah.
Come forth, royal soul. Wind.
Wind. Resist wind.
We strive for. Allies together.
Sweet.
I call upon royal power within.
Nice.
What could you hope to achieve?
Puts on a cocky smirk. Ow.
Take this.
Ugh. Okay, so he's just gonna waste his turn. That's nice.
He's toying with us.
Freeze.
Freeze. Damn.
I come. Not now. I see you.
Now, no holding back. Hack and slash. Closer than I thought.
It's too early to go to his
Come
side.
forth, royal soul. I'll cut through.
Nice crit. Oh no, he resisted now.
What could you hope to achieve?
Gonna cock and smirk. Rush. Ow. Cock and smirk. Man, this guy sucks. He's like being real mean about this. Okay, resist. Okay.
I won't hold back. Scour.
Scour. Nope.
Nice. Strike me if you dare.
Strike me if you dare.
Let's go. More resilient than I expected. I would lose
Shooting ass and
nothing
taking
back
names?
to
Currently,
save
yes,
this
that's the goal.
But the faithful are watching. For the sake of my dear brethren, I must hold nothing back. Now, feel the righteous truth of sanctism engraved upon your flesh.
Does this mean he's getting serious?
Rise, my brothers.
Oh,
This is nothing.
Mage Shimmer.
Sanctism will reign.
Oh, okay. That didn't do much.
I call upon royal power within. No, not this.
Hold on.
Go for it. Come forth, royal soul.
Ice him. Hey, there we go.
Of the enemy.
That's your opening, Captain.
Is that all?
No holding back. I'll cut you down.
Still can't attack the big guy. Blism.
Behold my power. Sanctism will reign.
Boop.
Only a flesh wound.
Sanctism
Mage holiness.
Delay the inevitable.
Someone heal her. Hulkenberg's in bad shape.
I shall vanquish evil. The power of wind.
Seeker! We can do this.
Hit him with the buddy.
My thanks.
By the sworn oath of knighthood. Knight! I strike with conviction.
Oh, nice crit. Nice fucking crit.
I'll blow you away. Sanctism will reign.
Ow. Power thrust. Ah!
Sanctism will reign.
Bitch!
Seeker! Freeze!
Freeze!
You hit their weakness. That's your opening, Captain.
Here.
My spirit is
Noble
unbroken. With healing power. Thank you.
Helpful as ever.
Sanctism is supreme.
No,
Sanctism will
I
reign.
disagree. Ow.
Sanctism will reign.
Oh, power of heroes. I defer to you.
Warrior. The power of
Warrior.
Good.
Up.
Way to go.
Ice him. There we go.
So, the faithful are broken before you.
Yes.
Yet your desperate struggling is for naught. You cannot defy the inevitable. I am immune to all your wicked harms.
Oh, he gets to do whatever he wants, and we can't even get near him.
Bend the knee and yield to the divine truth of sanctism.
No. I don't think I will, actually.
Now, are you prepared for the end?
Yeah.
I think not, you rotter!
What have you done to my gauntlet runner?
Fucked it up.
There's nothing to lose. At the very least, I can thrash your old clunker until it's inoperable.
This is a waste of my time. So be it. You'll face your divine punishment soon enough.
That's nice, sweetie. There goes.
Phew. Finally, he took the hint.
Hey, get down here.
Hi. Oh. You're the singer.
You think I owe you now or something? I would have been fine.
No, you fucking wouldn't have. You hurt.
Are you hurt? Of course I'm not hurt. Look, what are you after?
Why, Gladell, surely you can spare some manners for a crew that saved our lives?
Oh.
Honestly, that got a bit ugly for my liking.
Well, well, well. Do my eyes deceive me? Juna the
aye.
seamstress in the flesh. What brings you all the way out here? A little tryst on the road, is it?
Nothing so saucy. I'm afraid this cad's just my chauffeur. Now please, darling, a little privacy, or I'll have to charge for an interview.
Oh,
Fair
damn.
enough, miss. Fair enough. Nothing you're not used to. Consider me chastened and shooed. Besides, I might have found another angle here that's just as promising.
You surprised me out there, love. You bested Godot. So you're not just a pretty face. You were more help than my useless
Oh, no.
driver, at least.
I think I like her.
Here, however talented and famed a songstress she may be, you must remember to contain yourself.
Oh, Hulkenberg's got a crush.
Songstress? Wait, is she the same Nydia lady who sang at the opening ceremony?
But that's... Oh, blast it all, I can't take it anymore.
Oh, you people.
I'd know the suspensions anywhere. You had Caden workshop on this, eh? Yes, those are quality parts and no mistake. Luis really shells out for his own.
By the crown, you can't be serious! She is Juno! The kingdom's greatest singer!
Man.
The dulcet diva!
Oh, I got a bunch of weirdos
This
on my
is
side.
preposterous. Surely I can't be the only one starstruck? Really? No one else wants to shake her hand? Well, then
You got
on
this.
behalf of this group, I suppose it falls to me.
You're an interesting little ensemble.
You could say that.
Wait, is that a fairy? A real living one? Where did you...
Hey, up there!
What the fuck? Oh, is that Luis's?
An airborne gauntlet runner. He's actually finished it.
God damn, that thing is fucking huge. Oh, yep, it's him. It's our man.
My lord, Luis. How kind to provide
Oh,
a
damn it.
personal
Never mind, I don't like her
So
anymore.
that's it. I thought it was strange that a candidate like Gladel got stuck playing someone's driver.
But she was still the Sanctist's pick for the opening ceremonies? Guess even Forden's camp has to bend to popular opinion.
My humblest apologies, my Lord Luis, for this travesty, especially when you had graced me with the privilege of bearing the lovely Lady Juna.
Glad to see Lady June is safe, at least.
I could have crushed that churchman like a bug, and I would have if these insolent fools hadn't.
I'm sure. Sorry, don't much care.
Damn.
It would seem you had to clean up my associate's mess. I'd like to express my gratitude, but if I might ask, who are you?
I'm a candidate.
I'm just another candidate.
Indeed. Then we are both striving for the throne. One would think you commoners, but for the Lady Knight at your side. And you have a gauntlet runner. Most curious. What made you decide to enter the competition?
Oh shit, gotta speak carefully.
Looks like he's more interested than we anticipated. This might be our chance, so choose your words wisely, okay?
He's asking why I became a candidate. Should I respond? Uh-oh. 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 Okay. If I answer to become king, that's like the most basic of fucking basic answers. This is bad. This is just instantly like, oh god, he's onto us. Right? That's not good. This might be too far though. I'm having doubts about all of these. What do we think? What do we think? What do we think, chat? I also don't know if it matters, but I have a feeling this is important. This feels like what the game wants me to pick, although I do feel like I might come off a bit strong. It's like, oh man, I'm giving you more competition so I can help you out, Mr. Luis, sir. Like, what the? I don't know. I'm not sure that reads. Yes, we are. I guess that is what we're trying to go for.
I want to help you, Count Luis.
Oh? You fight in my name, do you?
Really now? So, you thought you'd step in for a little self-promotion?
We want to help anyone in need. That's what we believe in.
Anyone? Most interesting. However, my immediate needs are met in terms of sword hands.
Oh, come now. Don't they have
a certain charisma to them. Why? I dare say I saw them use magic without igniters.
Please, I know we can help you. We want nothing more than to see your vision realized, Lord Luis.
You do know what that vision is built on, don't you? If you would claim yourself my ally, then prove your power before all the kingdom's eyes. You can't change the world without power, after all. If you can manage that, I'll consider your proposal.
Well, we've got his attention at the very least.
See you, loves.
Oh.
Don't
Okay.
think this changes anything. Come on, Hector.
Okay. I really like Juna, but I don't like that she's so wrapped up in Luis's bullshit.
It soars like a damn bird.
Right then, that could have gone worse. We were lucky we managed to connect with Luis this early.
Yeah, we got ourselves
Thanks to that Gladel.
placed in
Even should we be accepted, he'll be no ally of ours.
Well, at the very least, Luis knows
Yep.
our faces. All we have to do now is avoid screwing it up.
Yep.
He wants to see our power, does he? Then let's find Heisme, bring him to justice, and show the nation we're a force to be reckoned with.
As the chirping birds return to their nests,
Interesting.
the darkness claims its dominion. The Gauntlet Runner at last arrives at its repose, a place grown thick with trees. Are the sounds from between the trees just the leaves being caressed by the wind? Or are they the whispers of the beguiling beings of the dark? The party never has to find out, for they are safe within the Gauntlet Runner.
Ah! Oh, damn it, blast!
Oh no.
Did you hear that?
Sure did.
It's over. The end of the road. So ends the life of the genius engineer.
Uh-oh.
Let's say we go check on him.
Yeah, that might not be a bad idea.
Hey! Nurse, you okay?
Oh, you two. Terribly sorry. It's nothing, really.
Doesn't sound like nothing. I don't think it is.
Doesn't sound like nothing.
Ah!
Hiding it
He
from
does like
you,
me
is
for
there?
real.
No, it's just the old runner. She runs like a dream, you see, but I wanted to make her peerless. An absolute beauty, you know, top of her class. Something that would make even old Luis's runner look like a bally apple cart. I'd not be floundering so much if I just had a bit of spark.
A spark?
Yes, my girl. A spark of inspiration. A moment of epiphany. Like when I saw the lost relic.
Lost relic?
Lost relic? Doesn't ring a bell.
Ah, yes, context. They say that long, long ago, there was a civilization so highly advanced it was beyond all modern understanding.
They do tend to say
Automation
that.
ruled the day. People lived surrounded by machinery with no need to work. Legend has it that they lived lives of convenience and comfort, but
Oh no, don't head into the ancient aliens bullshit.
civilization
Oh no, he's a
just
conspiracy
utterly
theorist.
disappeared. God only knows what happened to them.
Sounds kind of far-fetched already.
Hear me out, would you? The point is, once in a stretch, you hear about someone unearthing relics from those days of yore. Absolutely inscrutable to the layman, don't you know? But those in the know would recognize such a prize at a single glance.
Have you seen one?
Have you ever seen one of these yourself?
Oh, yes. When I was but a young sproglet, there was this loony old inventor in my neighborhood, both quite brilliant and quite daffy, as they often are.
Right.
That old fellow only showed me his find once, but even seeing it lit a fire in me, like being struck by lightning. After that, it was like a boiling pot. Ideas, ideas, ideas rising to the surface. And my tinkering always came out marvelous. Some proper court engineer-worthy genius. Something about it utterly captured my imagination. The lost relic, I mean.
Right.
Wow. You could try getting him to show you again.
If only I could. That old fellow went back to his own hometown. That single solitary glimpse of the past was all I had.
Interesting.
The old goat. He told me he'd leave me the relic in his will.
Okay, so where's this guy's hometown?
Oh, some tiny hamlet somewhere on the outskirts of Martira. A village by the name of Camiro or some such.
Maybe I should look at the Camaro when we get to Martira. Martira.
This one's important.
What the fuck? I don't know. Alright. New quest. Yippee! I got a hero's incense out of it. 11 heroes who dissolved into doom and gloom again head toward. Okay, cool.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Oh man, they're pulling some Breath of the Wild shit on me. It's like, ancient civilization, definitely not the Sheikah tribe. Ancient civilization though, pretty crazy technology, right? Definitely not the Sheikah though. Okay, I know what you are. I've played these games before. Atlas, you fiends. So we're alive in Martira this evening. Then, so we're alive in Martira this evening then. Good. Soon we'll be liberated from this blasted shaking. Liberated? I do believe I take offense to that. Fairy girl's right, you know. Carriage should never keep this pace. Some gratitude would be appreciated. Apologies. I am grateful. It's just hutched up on the verge of losing your lunch. That, and I pray we can avoid further hindrances like yesterday's.
Isn't that?
Once we arrive in town, we're supposed to meet with Bardon, right? I'm sure the sights will be distracting, but let's not keep the man waiting.
Departing the capital and barreling southward, the party's gauntlet runner at last arrives in the old castle town, Martira, where their client Bardon awaits. The towering castle's stark walls stare down coldly upon its visitors. The only question now is whether or not this gambit was the right move.
Uh-huh. Ooh. Fancy looking place.
Tis far more desolate a place than I'd heard.
Huh.
Not many people out. It's like everyone's afraid of something.
That's a weird thing to say, Gallica. Why would you say that?
Ah, you're here.
Hi.
I've been hoping you'd show up soon.
I know it's been a while, but we pledged to help you. We'll not go back on our word.
Glad to hear it. I'm sure Lady Joanna will also be pleased. Oh, your pardon. Lady Joanna rules this city.
Ah.
She's also a most holy sanctoress of the Sanctus Church. She lives there, in Criganti Castle.
I take it the locals are hoping for His Eminence Forden to win the tournament.
Aye, naturally. No sane and righteous man would want Luis on the throne. Speaking of, I heard there was a scuffle on the road between two candidates gauntlet runners. The criers say Forden's allies suffered the worst of it.
Ah, well, that's Luis's camp for you. I assume it was them. I mean, some nasty characters at his heel, eh?
It's really none of my business.
Ah. Aye. Best not to get distracted.
I feel
by this
that's the
hassle
best
when you've got a
option
mission
here
to
is just
attend to. Admirably practical.
Got quite a positive outlook, doesn't he?
Captain, are you sure we can trust these strangers? These bounty boarders are always in it just for the money.
Looks like his officer's not on our side just yet.
Dinna be rude, Morris. They've come a long way for our sakes. Now, I'm sure you must be knackered from the journey. Let me show you to an inn. You can try our local speciality, perhaps.
Ooh.
Ah, you've a local delicacy. It would be a welcome treat.
You chaps go on. The old girl needs a bit of maintenance after carrying us so far.
Can't that wait until you've eaten?
Too much at stake, lad. Go on, don't worry, and I'll sort her out. Might well fix the Bally Waterworks while I'm at it.
Come everyone.
What?
This way.
Man, this guy's technobabble is on another level. Like, I can't even comprehend the letters, even. Like, he just says words, and suddenly I forget how to read English.
Is this some kind of smoked dish?
Roasted larvae of the giant sandworm. It's Martira's culinary speciality.
Ooh, interesting.
Cooked to a delicate finish, just enough to preserve all the natural juices and flavors of the innards.
Oh, good. Larval innards.
Hulkenberg is braver than anyone.
Unique texture, to be sure, but the taste is divine, exquisite.
Great.
You're completely serious, aren't you?
Something the matter?
I love Hulkenberg.
Do try some of your own before it gets cold.
Honestly, look, it doesn't look that bad. If you like ignore the fact that it's a bug, it does just kind of look like a big ol' smoked hunk of meat, right? Looks pretty. I actually doesn't look too terrible.
That's great. What is with that smile? Not you two.
Oh, much Stroll's freaking out. Rich flavors bursting in my mouth. Surprisingly tasty.
You fairly eat with gusto, young man. Passion worthy of a royal candidate.
Okay.
How was it? Sometimes the insides can twitch a bit.
Twitch
but it's
a
harmless, I
bit?
assure you.
Oh no! And Hulkenberg doesn't care.
Would that I had time to try more of your dishes, but to business. Can you fill us in on the details of all these kidnappings?
Aye. Our wee ones have been
Sitting
going
on it
missing
upside
for
down.
at least 6 months. All told, we're looking at
fucking-
15 children now unaccounted for.
It's funny.
Do you think this Heismay is your culprit?
I'm told he's a disgraced knight with nowhere else to turn. We've no proof, but the pieces fit. Seems to me that with nothing else to lose, he's gone rogue.
For a man who claimed a knight's honor to stoop to such horrors. 'Tis unacceptable. We must end this quickly, for our sake and his own.
If I recall the brief, it'll be quite a feat to even get near this Heismay. His hideout was in the midst of the Sandworm's territory, yes?
Aye, well remembered. He certainly isn't going to make this easy for us.
Right.
So, is Heismay's hideout way out here? Looks pretty far from Martira.
Huh. Giant sandworm's nest.
And there's a campground.
There's a runner.
Let's see here.
Survival gone runner. Sands camp.
Let's see here.
Sandworm nest.
Here's where we are now. Here's where we are now.
Interesting.
Now that you mention it,
Okay.
I have to wonder how he can even survive out there.
We've been chasing any lead we have, but we can't figure it all out. We're in over our heads.
Get the job
We'll
done.
get this job done.
We're awful grateful to have you. And any worry, we'll pay you what you're due. After all, nobody else in the royal capital would give it a second glance.
We help anyone in need. That's why we've come this far.
Inspiring words, young man. Now, I hope you're not full yet. We've a whole spread of other dishes for you. Now this is the pride of the town. A fine sweetmeat made from the juvenile sandworm's entrails.
Ooh.
You'll find this tastes as sweet as any dessert. Together, I'm sure we can find a way to the stronghold without falling prey to those worms. Now, please, dig it.
I like how they gave Gallica a whole entire bowl, even though it's entirely bigger than her.
Altogether different from the roast. Why, 'tis succulent as a mellow fruit. Another marvel.
You must have gotten used to eating anything you had to out in the wilds, eh?
I'll schedule a meeting with the Honourable Lady Joanna tomorrow. Please, rest your weary heads for today.
If they aren't here, con a free meal out of us, that is.
Now, let's go.
Man, this guy does not like us. I hope he's not just. I hope he's just distrusting and not racist.
It's been a while.
It's been forever since I had such a spacious bed.
Exactly.
gonna meet the lady of the town first thing in the morning, so get your beauty sleep, okay? Form it. Don't mind me, I've only just arrived here now, so it's not like I ever heard that conversation you just had with Barton. And even if I did hear something, it's not like I'd tell anybody. Never would have made a professional film if I didn't know how to handle sensitive information. That's right, if there's anything you want to know about the city, simply ask me. You can always find me here. Cool.
Pleasure to see you.
As requested by Barton, the entire tavern has been reserved for your party's private use today. I had to kick out a house full of junkards for this, so I hope you're all with it. Still, twas I you come all this way, traveler. Please make yourselves comfortable. Beds on the back. Pass the door next to the desks. Thank you, ma'am. How you doing, Hulkenberg? The cuisine here was delicious to the last meal. Matera is a fine city indeed. Just makes this Heisma's offense all the more damning. If all we've heard is true, hunting him will be a trial indeed. To be expelled from the order is one thing, but be wholly stripped of his knighthood. Do not be surprised if the man's given in to despair. Uh-huh. This is square. Guest rooms. Perfect. Finally, free of those tiny runnerbugs. Nice sleeping in. It isn't it? Do love a good end. Nothing beats bad at the end.
Right?
I can see monsters out. I can almost see the monsters out when we camp with the runner, so I rest a little easier at the end. I just knew Iris would come inside with us, but I suppose the runner is a castle, and he is its king. That's one way of putting it. Turn it for the day.
Good night.
Rest well. I imagine whatever happens tomorrow is gonna be story stuff, so I'll probably get past that and then I'll save and I'll probably wind down stream. I don't know, I'm so tired. I have a fucking crazy headache. Check out the water picture on the night's end. Your match came in just a bit too late. I'm sorry.
It's gorgeous out.
Wow, the beautiful letter. I think I might have overslept though.
Hold on.
Where is everyone?
Let's hurry.
You want all the Crigante Castle ahead of us. Apparently we can get there by climbing the stairs. There's Starstone Market. Okay. Hello, ma'am. Jimkin. I'm not handling any bounties at the moment. Everyone's caught up with the incidents. You know the ones. I think reception should be again every day tomorrow, but can a guy like you really handle a bounty anyway? Oh, shut the fuck up.
Hello there.
Spirited water merchant. You will need to re-enter that room at a later time. Okay. Welcome, welcome. Care for some water? You won't find a more refreshing drink anywhere else. I mean, it's only I mean, it is only $5,000. I'm not gonna. It'd be really funny to buy a full stack of them, but I'm not going to. I'll buy a little though. Mellow milk, freshly squeezed milk that hits the spot. Cooking ingredient. I don't have any, so that's a lot though. I'll buy a couple. Fruit cordial. Mellow sweet beverage made of water diluted fruit juice. Stores 30 MP to 1. Ooh. Okay. Wait, here's stock. I'm gonna buy him out. He'll never run out of that though.
Actually,
the land of Kandula is blessed with an abundance of nature. Nature, you know. Well, if you ignore the desert, don't sweat the details. And our water is full of natural minerals. Consider a pen with the milk you can buy here in town. Okay.
You.
Now you listen here. Now you listen here. Saying this around good, alright? You never know when a kidnap's gonna show up. So if you're gonna lie down, keep your eyes up. Lie down, by your eyes. By your eyes, man. Go somewhere safer. Even you wouldn't like getting kidnapped, I'll tell you that much. Oh man, brother, I think he's a lost cause. You're arguing with a brick wall. Looks like he's pretty out of it. You're not gonna get much through to him. Hold on.
What were the gods doing? Now what am I to do?
Clergy.
Closure.
The one taken recently was a friend of my daughter's, and she was so young. I'm afraid my daughter will be next. You must pray, for what else can we do? God shall provide. Cool. Anyway. Oi! So, you're the ones at Barton said when you're here to help. Oh. So, you're all the ones Barton said we're here to help. Oh, what's your business here? We have business at Creganza Castle. Can we get there by going this way? Castle, eh? Yeah, okay, so you gotta take the stairs on the other side of town. Not that you can't get to the castle this way, but... well, it's just an unpopular byway. Times like this. In times like this, you don't agree it's safer to be where there's lots of people.
All good.
You're right. Shouldn't be taking those weird detours. Thanks. Okay, so this is probably not gonna let me even go that way. I just wanted to explore a little. Can't blame a man.
Now what am I to do?
Well, I guess you could, but semantics. Hello, man.
Beg your pardon?
Oh, these rumors about abductions just make my skin crawl. I can't stop thinking about the bug. Thinking the buggers might be prowling around as we speak. I want to run away, but can I leave the farm? Oh, it's the same accent as the other guy. So when you have when you don't have a gauntlet runner, leaving is no trifling matter.
More people missing.
I love him. I don't know what this is, but it's amazing. It's beautiful. I want one.
What were the gods doing?
You there!
Oi! How you running down there? Hell, they're riding on a gauntlet runner these days. Are they? Never thought I'd see the like. Suppose it means you're the ones who heard down. You're gonna take that runner to join Sandworm. The ice maze. I'll get a hero's welcome if you take him down. There's weapons and armor in sale in town. Want to make good use of them. Yes, sir. I guess.
Hey!
Okay.
What were the gods doing?
Off I go.
What is it?
What you got to say? My daughter's gone missing. Please help me find her. Mom, it's been 3 weeks since she went missing. Pains me to say, but no, I refuse to believe it. Children aren't just getting snatched up like that. Oh. Bloody hell. We're supposed to just go about our lives when someone could strike with their shadows any moment. We should just offer up some convicts or unwanted children. Say, you know any elder no one would miss? Oh, shut the fuck up. I'm sorry, that was a joke. Went a little too far. I'm worried to tell you. Putting my foot in my mouth. Right now then, can you blame me? Okay, at least he apologized. Rich, poor, man, woman, hell, even a child. Doesn't matter to them. They're ruthless. Usually, you kidnap someone you got on purpose, yeah? But not here. It's downright spine chilling, it is. You gotta say, local man. Yeah, new face. Oh, you're that helper lad I heard about. Didn't expect you to be an elder. Tribe doesn't matter. Oh well, suppose you're right. Besides, great for you. We slogged all the way down here and get that massive gauntlet runner. Not that I doubt you or anything, but if Barton appointed you, then you have my support. No exceptions. I think a kidnap is scary, but his eyes may supposed to be on the pale. I heard he can command illusions. Anything's possible when he's able to deduct folk straight off the street. Better be damn careful is all. Okay, at least I'm a super racist.
Welcome.
I'm sorry, but I'm afraid I'm all sold out of meat today. Need to get up there and restock, you know? Come back at another time if you're craving some meat, okay? Alright.
You!
Oh, they set up rocks. What do you want, you incident little rock on their faces? No? Alright. I can see very plainly that I'm not even close to being up there yet. See what's up here. Frontiera Old Castle Town. Friganti Castle. Friganti Gate.
Oh, anyone.
Now, how did I
Can't let
wind
my
up
wayward's
here?
out of the house because of the kidnappings. Pull bands of fair mobile about it. Bless him. I told General Bardon as much. His face felt like a pie. It's a pure heart our general is. But hey, never mind that. Oh, to fight hides me, are you? Regard up, then rumor has it. Got past the skill. I say he's faster than any soldier, but nobody could so much as nick him. Must be quick on his feet. Okay. No. Oh.
Well met.
You're late. Well, Bond has been waiting on tenterhooks. Apparently the ladies graciously agreed to meet with us. Plus I keep awaiting him. Just be about it. Castle looks positively ancient. I wasn't expecting the city to have such a rich history. Before the kidnapping started, I imagine the city needed peace. Let's get the deals from the lady at the castle.
I've awaited you.
So you've come. Fantastic. Lady Anna was late inside. Let's go right away. If that's alright.
Aye, yes.
Please come this way then. Sure thing, buddy. Hopefully I won't have to read too much of your dialogue because I can't do your accent.
May I present Lady Joanna, Sanctress and the ruler of this city. These are the ones who have undertaken the request to subjugate Heisme.
I am Joanna,
Oh, wow.
presiding lady of this city. On its behalf, you have my gratitude for traveling all the way from the royal capital.
Lady Joanna refused to use taxes to pay for this, so she sold her own heirlooms and possessions to secure the funds.
Why?
It's clear you want only the best for your people, milady. So we'll give you our best in return.
I
Isn't
cannot
that
claim
what
any nobility above yours.
kind of what tax money's for? The like
Even as other
community like
aspirants to
issues
the
like
throne
this.
quarrel and
I
bicker,
feel like that'd be a very justifiable
you've
use of
chosen
tax
instead
money.
to help the kingdom's people.
Well, like I get that this is a pretty big endeavor and probably costs a lot of tax money, but like that's kind of what situations like this are kind of like am I crazy? Am I stupid? I feel like that's a pretty reasonable use for tax money is to like get help for this. I mean, I respect it. That's certainly a noble thing to do out of a leader, right? Is to take this purely upon your personal, like own personal finances, right? But like, that feels like a pretty reasonable use of tax money. Maybe, I guess. I don't know. Maybe I'm the crazy one.
Well, we don't deserve that much credit. After all, we're not helping for free.
Even so, please put an end to this tragedy.
Yeah, we'll still do that.
We won't let you down.
Thank you. In truth, I thought it foolish to decide a monarch by a simple vote of popularity. But perhaps there is something to it.
Well, that's
Here
the
is
thing
my offer.
about it, right? Is that it's
If
not
you
just
get
a
rid of the
popular
culprit,
vote, right? It's
I will appeal to the people of this town to
it's
support
magic,
you.
so it takes in what the
Tis
people
most
like
kind,
believe
but
and trust and stuff,
can
not
you
just
truly
who they
afford
say
that?
they want.
Surely, as a church sanctoress, His Eminence Forden would expect your support. Indeed. However, I would rather have a king who truly cares for his subjects.
Oh, damn.
Yes, Lady Joanna. Now, I must return to...
Oh, what?
my duties.
Oh, that's
I
so
shall
kind.
await our next meeting.
We're counting on you.
I think I missed that while I was saying it, but she's
Was
gonna
a
promise
confident
to
smile
pledge our
indeed,
people to support us. That's pretty sick.
with a great deal of pain behind it.
I know it's but a step in our plan, but truly, I hope we can help these people. She even promised us political support.
Yeah.
She did say it. Well, I mean, I can't help but wonder if she'll keep her word on that. It's quite a promise to make when she barely knows us.
Did something seem amiss?
Not in particular. Maybe it's just the gloominess of this place getting to me. So what are we gonna do about Heisme? We'll have to go out in Sandworm territory to find him, right?
So something where the approval rating is directly proportional to the popularity of its people, the people. I guess, but I like. Yeah, I guess you would call it a popularity contest. I guess it's not much of a better way to phrase it. It's just like it goes a bit more beyond, oh, people like me, right? It's all fancy and stuff. But I still do get that. I do understand that a popularity vote essentially is at the end of the day what it is if you boil it down a bit. But yeah.
The mere fact of his kidnappings suggests he's passing unseen by guards and sandworms alike. The question is, how?
Let's ask around the city a bit first. Though
I
I
heard he
can't
could
say we'll
command
find many
illusions.
willing to talk with the streets this deserted. Maybe we'll have better luck around the taverns and shops.
Okay, I have almost been streaming for 3 hours. If it gives me a chance to free roam, I think I'll save and then I'll handle this
We should go.
at a later date. Why don't I gather information? We should ask around too. Alright. So, I think this is a good place to wrap it up. I am tired and my head hurts, so I'm gonna wrap things up a bit sooner than I normally would. Sorry about that, but still, thank you all so much for being here. If you're watching this, as a VOD later, thank you for watching. See if you can catch me live next time, 7 o'clock p.m. CST, Monday through Friday, on twitch.tv/justjackson05 or on YouTube at justjackson05. Let's see. Tomorrow I'll be back at Persona 5 Royal and my Arsene only run. See where that goes. We'll be fighting Kamoshida, so that'll be pretty sick. We'll be taking on the first palace ruler. So I think that'll be pretty sick. And Metaphor will pick back up Thursday. I almost said Tuesday. That's not correct. Thursday. Fuck. I'm confusing myself now. Thursday. It's gonna be Thursday. Jesus fucking Christ. I'll pick it back up Thursday. And we'll pick up essentially just right here from where we left off. So, be on the lookout for that. Oh, also, before I forget, tomorrow's stream might be a bit late. Like, it'll still happen. I'm not gonna cancel it or anything, but it might be like an hour-ish, maybe a bit more later. So if I'm not live at exactly 7, don't give up on me then. I'll probably make a post saying exactly when, but it might just be a little bit later than usual. So sorry about that, but you know, life stuff, it happens. But I'll still be able to stream, so definitely be on the lookout for it. And then, of course, I'll let you know if anything happens or if anything changes between now and then. Let's see. Oh yeah, new video's out. Came out Sunday, Easter Sunday. By the way, I know it's been a couple days, but I hope all of you had a good Easter break. I know I did. So yeah, new video's out. Episode 4, my Dark Souls highlights. I think it's a good one. If you haven't seen it, definitely go check it out. It's my most recent video, so it'll be top of my channel videos tab. Oh, and I've been steadily cracking away at the next episode of Dark Souls 2. Not Dark Souls 2. I'm gonna say Dark Souls as well. You know, Dark Souls 2 is an actual game that exists that I played. So Again, I'm not going to promise that it'll be out next week, but it could be out the week after next. So be on the lookout for that. And I think that's everything. So yeah, thank you all again for watching. Like, comment, subscribe on YouTube, and follow me on Twitch if you haven't. And I will see y'all hopefully tomorrow. Goodbye. Bye, everyone.